Is anybody else here? I don't call it. It's not a superstition thing, but I like to do this. I don't know. I have this thing where I pay attention to the negativity and the positivity in the universe around me. Does anybody else do that? Have that? I'm very curious. I know there's a lot of like spiritual people out there, and maybe it's a Zen thing. Maybe I'm not sure what that is, but so like for example, if I were to spill my drink on my desk, I know that's going to have a propensity to be a bad trading day for me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a really weird thing. Like, if I stub my toe, if I don't find that to be an isolated incident. I find that to be like the alignment of negative or chaotic energy around me is a little bit higher, much higher raised levels than normal. And I really experienced that on an island in the Caribbean where there was very little noise. I could get a really pure reading. There was not a lot of external like city and urban noise. When you're in nature, you can really connect with that. It's real. And I find that I can kind of gauge a day, and it's pretty true. If I'm going to get hit with a lot of chaos versus order, entropy and entropy, what kind of a day is it going to be? A pure alignment day or a crazy day? So I'm not the only one. Okay, good. And I know in the whole world, I mean, there's probably millions that connect with that. But I don't know. I think it's probably kind of rare, and it's also something that maybe 1 in 1,000. But it's also something that's a little bit wacky, so not everybody admits it. But anyway, yeah. So I just dropped my phone while I was getting all this set up, like really hard. It was a pretty chaotic. I was like really like very fumbly. And it's not the first thing this morning that happened like that. I didn't spill my coffee, but there's been a couple of things. I pay attention to that stuff, when I was a poker player, and that stuff really affects your interaction. Your interaction with the universe, with the everything that's going out there. If it's a little bit more chaotic that day, maybe for some of you, you're like, and you'll start to think about that, and you might notice it. Okay, so we are live over there, and then now I need to get live over here. We got a couple minutes before they open. Excuse me, I couldn't help but seeing that. Did she say, "Do you look like Stalin?" I don't know what that was on TikTok there. I couldn't help but notice you look a little bit like Stalin. I'm a Marxist too, and I wondered you'd be interested in communist dating. That should be a fucking TikTok. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I go live over here. Apparently, you guys don't find it as funny. It is funny. You have to laugh at it. It's so ridiculous. Trading resources linked by educational purposes only. I'm going to have. This is a perfect ABCD pattern pre-market, which you rarely see on ERYP. I'd be very curious to see if that happens, because it's absolutely perfect. I can hear the ringing of the ABCD patterns harmonics resonating on that one, ERYP. If you get in on any pullbacks, and so long as it doesn't break the base, that is really looking picture perfect. And that's rare. these days. They used to be really common. There's just been no ABCD patterns for a long time. There's one, ERYP. No real update on Mullen other than, yeah, be careful. Don't be in that. That's not a swing. Don't be swinging that one. That's a you get your ass handed to you on a swing on that one. You just day trade. That's just a day tradable pump and dump. All right, let's take a quick look at the market here. If I'm all set, let me just Cameron and Rebecca. Anything new? Also have Dog Z, I guess, a little bit on watch. And I'm going to refresh Market Chameleon, and then because now I'm going to take a quick little break, side break, 2 minutes before the open, and do a quick market overview. Yeah, I guess we're good. Obviously, Twitter moving more towards the buyout price. That's very cool. Very exciting. Dude, if Twitter gets handed over to Elon Musk, I think we beat the socialists. We made it. Like, that's just going to be phenomenal. Freedom for everyone. Really will be exciting too, because you know what? It's just like so easy to switch Twitter into a blockchain based open source. I mean, the whole thing could go in a phenomenal direction of freedom. What are socialist assholes? Assholes, probably pretty much. Yeah, I think pretty much. You know, that's probably why you're asking. You want to hear me describe what you consider. Never mind. Is a socialist. Anyway, you ever heard of Nazis? Yeah, gotta watch out. Look that up. All right. So we got 53 seconds to the open. The market's going to open upward in direction, and then most likely find resistance, and then drop down. And there could be a short there on the Qs. I would take the Qs because lately the Qs, QQQ, have been outperforming SPY. And the market's going to open in. Yeah. I don't know. That guy must have deleted his comment because it's like gone now. Here we go. 10 seconds until they open. The Qs are going to provide a larger return than SPY by about 10 to 20%. So if you're going to short the market, go with the Qs, please. Elon Twitter deal could be announced Monday. Yes, it seems like it. I'm going to keep my eye here and right now start to get a little bit of position on NKTX for the morning momentum trades. All right, it's ripping down. Looks like it's going to fail out. But that could be just a liquidity grab. EYRP starting to activate. I'm going to pick up a little bit more there. Chase it, getting it, asking to get some of that to ask. NKTX seems to be the most active stock with the most potential this morning. I'm just nibbling for some cost average right now. But I'm really looking forward to break 1475, rather 15, and then get perhaps up and over 16. For a run to 20. Does it have it in it? I don't know. Let's see what happens. $14.75. How is dogs, you guys? Somebody can take a look at dogs and let me know if it's like going insane. I'm not monitoring that one. There was a huge dump, just like it reached up. Market maker just reached up, and there was a huge dump right there on NKXT that can clear the way for either a drop or a run. It was in both directions. It was just huge. I'll have my cost average sitting right in there. Can I give any insight on CIM? Can you hang around for like 20 minutes? I'll get to that in maybe 10 minutes or 5, depending on how it plays out, how this NKTX plays out. Trading ERYP at the same time too. Getting a little bit more size as we go into 15s, just underneath 15 on NKTX. Not going to go aggressive till 1575. Wow, we're getting there. It's 1550. 1575, there it is. See if I can get some fills. Working it here. We're at 1525. Couldn't break 16. All right, and it's trying again to make some push there. Let's see if we can get over 16. I'll start building up a position a little bit lower here, lower cost app. QQQ probably is making its way down now. Yeah, if QQQ breaks 321.20, short, but you could also just average in somewhere up here, short. Okay, pretty big pullback there on NKTX into the 14s. That is into a support area, so it might bounce. Yeah, Qs are going up actually, so this is a good, it could be a good idea to nibble at shorting. If that doesn't work out and it gets beyond your 1%, then just cut it. Well, we might be hanging out here for a while on NKTX. Oh, early entry on Robo Evan. All right. Let's switch over to the other mic. Get back here. Hello? Can you guys hear me better now? There's no real price targets on these Momo trades. Somebody asks if there's a price target on NKTX. There's no real price targets. You hold them as they're working. You get rid of them when they're not. And don't day trade with less than $30,000 accounts. full position on Robo Evan. That's funny. Starting to see some weakening in the base on NKTX. I'm going to work on sizing out, and if it comes back up, great. If it doesn't, great. No, definitely 100% would not recommend day trading with $5,000 because you just can't do it. Can't do it properly. Don't do it, and you won't be able to. What do we got here? BELN and Ruby. BBLN and Ruby. And Moderna's up a lot, it says. Ruby. Okay. Interesting. Where's my mouse? There we go. And I want to see BBLN. Okay. Yeah, they're moving. This BBLN's got some volume on it. I might start a little position there and see what happens. Also, change from open ELYM. That's halted. ELYM is halted. And BBLN, not really following through yet. ERYP starting to activate. ERYP. If it can get over 2, that's going to be something. NKTX not really holding that base very well. I'm going to be looking to. I've been scaling out. I'm going to scale out some more. Yeah, gold. No, been grinding down. There's the Qs with the quick reversal. ERYP activating some more. NKTX kind of pulling up off the bottom. I think there's a good chance to scale out. On strength. There goes ERYP grabbing in at $2. Oh, wrong stock. Damn, I hope it didn't put me into NKTX there. I think it may have. Cancel. All right. I was flipped over onto the wrong stock. Did I get the right one there? Yeah, I did. Good. All right, we broke through the $2 level on ERYP. I've got a very nice average of 1.93. And it looks like I have an order out on Ruby, which I'm not interested in. I don't think. I'm not even watching it. I got an order out there. There goes ERYP. This is that ABCD pattern I was talking about. It's going to try and go test 250. All right, I'm going to take a little bit off at 210. You don't not want to be taking some profits. NKTX starting to come back up again. How many shares do I still have? Some shares on that one. Can't say I really believe in NKTX right now unless it can get over 16. All right. What about bros? Yeah, I know it. I mean, it seems to be a good investment. They seem to be competing in that area very well and off to a really great start, a promising start, stealing market share from Starbucks, etc. So, I like it as a little investment. I believe I asked you to take a little bit of a profit on that, but it didn't. No order was sent. I must have the hotkey set up wrong. Okay, we are up and over 210 now on ERYP, making our way towards 215 or 220. ERYP. BCDA, says somebody. No, I don't know if BCDA is moving. We hit 215 on ERYP. All right, NKTX is moving up to the 1550s. That's where I would like to take a small exit, but must be something wrong with my hotkeys. Got to go check on them. Emergency editing. Yep, I see it. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got out all out on NKTX on that pullback there. Not showing EYRP. I think it's ERY. Excuse me, guys. ERYP. ERYP. Let me pull it up here. All right, so the Qs have reversed, and now you can be short Qs. 218 on ERYP. Call me greedy, but I'm going to wait for 219 to put in a little bit of a sell order. All right, see, now I'm getting my ass handed to me, but not really. 215, we're back to 215. But we do have a nice $2 stop that we can use now as a pivot point. Now this BBLN just is not working. I'm just going to get rid of that. I always just had a very small position I was building up there. Free up those funds. NKTX is in a position where if it breaks 15.5, it could go all the way up to 17. So 15.5 is a definite buy point for me. The VIX is hitting 30. Hope you guys are shorting the market. And I would go after the Qs if you're shorting anything. Mac, are you in Qs puts? I'm not in NKTX, no. But I will get in if it breaks 1550. ERYP working the 215 level here. NKTX sort of failing out. Hopefully nobody's in it. Grabbed at the gap close of 325. Okay, okay, excellent. Yeah. But you could have probably gone to the close of the prior day. You know, it was so nearby, it was going to be tested. I don't know, just trying to give you some edge. Maybe you can grab, you know, get another 10 cents, 20 cents of a better fill. Not necessarily if volume drops, does it mean price is going to drop? No. Volume is your lie detector gauge. So more volume means whatever direction is going on is more true. And less volume means whatever direction is going on is fake. If that makes sense. Ruby, LGVN, ELYM, Moderna, HCDI, and Volta. All right. It's like Ruby. Okay, the one with the most relative volume is ELYM. Oh, there, it just started trading again. And it's halting to the downside. I'm not going to, well, I can buy a little bit on the halt to the downside, so I'll do that. Oh, not at the bid, obviously, at the ask. Just to start, and we'll see where that goes, but it's probably going to halt to the downside. All right, getting half out of ERYP as it fails the 215 level. And I'll be getting all out if it fails too. So they're also saying that when Tesla unveils the Tesla phone, that some Apple users will get the Tesla phone. I don't know if that means that they're going to abandon their iPhone, but some people will probably switch. So that'll dig into Apple a little bit because iPhones account for 49% of their the company. The iPhone is like the device, the computer of the future. So Apple has a little bit of a sketchy forecast on it over the next year for when Tesla will be announcing their phone. At this point, I believe that's just a rumor. I don't think there's any official announcement on that. I don't know. Maybe there is. Yeah, CIM. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, sure. Oh, it looks super bad. You must be bag holding it. Yeah, get out of that. You're going to lose all your money. Yeah, that don't look good. And let's take a look at the profitability. Well, it's profitable, but yeah, investors are getting out. I'd be interested in seeing if SKYH can break 820. If so, that's a sign of momentum. 820, that'll be yesterday, last Friday's high. From there, maybe it could work its way up into the nines. There it goes. It just broke 825, 835, 830. It's going to try and make a run to 9, it looks like. Sky H. Ooh, there's the pop to 848. 860. 868. It's halting at 877. Sky H, you guys. 865. It's pulling back, but it is hot right now. 858, 865. 877. The high is 879. Next halt at 880. You can almost feel $10 from here on Sky H. You just feel it. Is it going to make it though? It's going to start to get on everyone's Momo radar in a moment here. You'll hear my system go alert because something new will be on our Momo radar. How about, is RJ here? RJ, do you see, or Rebecca, Cameron, do you see Sky H coming up on any Momo scans yet? It's going to be hitting those scans pretty soon. Kang, says RF. Kang. $872, $874. Pulling back into the 840s. ERYP is dumping. Where's that ERYP? Right, there it is. Okay. All right. It dumped below. It broke below that $2 level I was talking about. That was a pivot breakdown. And I'm all out on ERYP. There goes Sky H for the further break up. 888 hitting now. I feel like Sky H is going to try to make a run for $10 today. It looks like it's going to break over 9. It's going to try to break over 9. And if it breaks over 9, I mean, $10. Psychology.
pulling back on Sky H right now. NKTX is holding this $14 level. So I'll probably start scaling in around 14s gently. Mm-hmm. It did show up. It didn't show up on mine yet. But all right.
Alert.
That must be okay. Oh, that's a FRGE moving around now. Take a look at that one because that was hot on Friday. Oh, there goes NKTX, a pretty big candle. Looks like it's going to make that run to 1550. I'll size up at 50 under 1550. Forge. Oops, I just bought some more. Forge. Slowly moving up. Similarly. Oh, there goes NKTX breaking that 1550 level. Going to make a bid to break 16 next, it seems. Forge now ripping back. Sky Eye pulling back. NKTX with some positive movement here, 1535, trying to get over that 1550 level. If it can continue from 1550, it's probably going to make a run to 16 and break into blue sky territory. Gonna dump FRGE. NKTX fighting that 1530s. leaving room to size up underneath 1550 and 16. The market is definitely dropping. Seems to be like coming from mostly from the Dow, actually, DIA. She might get a smoother short out of the Dow. Mac. ELYM has reopened for trading. It's not really happening. Okay, there's some good action on NKTX. Possibly going to go test 16 now. 1546. Ooh, still didn't break 1550. It's trying to shake you out. There's a dump on NKTX. We'll see if it gets bought up or dumped. Because we still are in the base on NKTX. Still potential long. Grabbing more on that dip. Best short, yeah, seems to be coming from the Dow. Although the volume is pretty thin. So SPY is a little bit better of a mix on that one. The Qs are actually holding today. Rates are dropping from where they were 2.92 to now 2.77. So that's good for tech and growth. Yes. Arif, you got to tell me a little bit more. Like, when you type a ticker, it doesn't mean anything to me. VIX is hitting 30.56. This is why it's a good idea to get 6-month VIX when it's in the teens to provide you with some of that padding. because of the VIX pricings and the Vega and the Gamma and the Delta and all that, you do only get about $20 a point when the VIX is moving more smoothly. Other than emergencies, you get about $20 a point per option. So you got to figure out how to protect your portfolio. Like one VIX option, a 10-point VIX gain will be $200 of gain in your portfolio. But your portfolio might be down 10%. So you can figure out how many VIX options you need to get from that. All right, later, Mac. The time went to 325 and came back to 288. All right, Arif. All right, NKTX starting to come up again off the bottom. Let's see what it's going to do here. Jesus. Sky high starting to, or whatever it is, Sky H, a sky high starting to go sky high. It's moving up again. NKTX looks like it wants to try 1550 again. And we're looking for that break at 16. That's where we really push in. Break at 16. Here we go, 1550, 1560. Looking for that break at $15.99, $16. There it is, there it is, there it is, 16, and it's going into a halt. 1653. I don't know if I got any shares there. Not enough, man. Trying to get some more. I'm probably way in the back of the queue. No, that's it. I'm maxed out. And we're halted. All right. That's NKTX. Halted to the upside. And damn, I'm only got 900 shares. I would like to have more than that. That's all right. Indicating to open at 1660, roughly where it is right now. It's not always a good thing to have. Cancel that. Okay, to have halts necessarily. They can go either way. But the first halt direction tends to continue in that direction. All right, so we're in the halt waiting for that on NKTX. Did you get some of that, RJ? You guys, who's got any of these? Nicole wants me to advise her. Sky High broke. Yes, Sky High's in the 9s. Probably going to make a run for 10. Correct. Thank you, Ben. Are you in it? Oh, geez. We'll be coming out of the halt in 1 minute and 45 seconds, something like that. You got the dip at 8:30 on Sky H. Okay, cool. Well, yep, definitely sitting here at 9, which is a nice spot to be in. Really wish I had more shares on NKTX. It's all right. It is indicated it's going to open just a little bit underneath where it closed. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I have the time, it's going to open in about 1 minute. I set up some laddered exits on that. In case it pops and then drops. What? No. NKTX. Thank you so much, Thinkorswim, for taking forever. Yeah, I'll definitely sell some under 1649. Okay, wait, sorry, 1633. Yeah, we're gonna hit the 50s for sure. Okay, we're coming out of the halt any minute here. Oh, did we come out of the halt? No, it just moved on me. 1650, 1659, 1669, 1679, 1689. Okay, we're supposed to be out. Oh, we got 1 more minute before we're out of the halt on NKTX. Good. 1699. Little extra up there, right underneath 17. Should that pop somehow? 1709. Okay, it's indicating it's going to open at 16.6, and that's in about 30 seconds from now. I've got orders all the way up to 1740 now, and we got 7 seconds before it opens. Here we go. Okay, it's back. It's open. All right, I'm getting some fills already. We're hitting 17, 1710. All right, and it's pulling back pretty hard. Pushing again, 16, 1670. I think I got quite a bit out there. 1650, 1640. It is being bought up. I got some more shares out there. 1660, 70, 80. All right, I'm getting all out. If it'll let me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, you don't like that? How about that? Yeah. All right. Got a pretty good laddered fill there in the 1710 area. And then I'm all out. So be looking for it to break that 1710 area again to get back in. Sky H, we're looking for it to break 910. I had, quite a bit of ladder set up there. Kind of hoping for a better result. That's okay. That just goes to show you how, these things can move. Hope doesn't change anything. Can you imagine, you're a surfer, you're out there and you're like, man, it was just, if the wave could have been just a little bit better. Yeah, you egomaniac, you don't control the waves. The market will humble you. Okay, NKTX starting to pick up again. It's definitely got a lot of eyes on it. But is there enough demand still? I'll plant a tiny seed right there, very tiny. Around the 1620 area. What? You're fighting to bring your account balance from negative to zero. It was the first time I did day trading. Reza, I made 115 on 40 shares. Reza, do you think NKXT will break 1550? Because that was a while ago. Can you check JFrog on NASDAQ? I think you might have typed that wrong. A broker doesn't allow you to short QQQ. You can go long on the opposite. Which one is it, guys? There's a Qs. There's an upside down Qs stock you can trade. SQQQ, I think it is, for short QQQ. SQQQQ. NKTX starting to curve up now and pick up volume. A lot of eyes and volume on NKTX at the moment. I'm just putting in a couple of nipples down here. What was I just about to look at? Oh, there it is. SQQQ, yeah. Hibbs and Chad. What does that mean, Mike? NKTX curling up now.
Alert.
Alert, something's coming up. VLON and Medieval and Evol. VLON. Got some potential there. Medieval, whatever it is. I don't care. All right. Also has potential. And the other was Evol. Evol not really do much. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can work any of these positions, any of these tickers. Sky H starting to move up again. That's going to find a lot of those people that were trapped up top selling. So you'll see some pressure from that. And it looks like, there was quite a few. So it might take 5-10 minutes before that gets shipped away from. There's somebody talking about Rolls Royce going to the moon. Like, wasn't that like the narrative like a year and a half ago? Like, talk about being late, and this chart's just going down to nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't think so, man. Red box, yeah, yes, because that has been showing a lot of volatility lately. Okay, if red box breaks 385, that could become. It could run to fill the gap at 5. So that's a nice area there. Gonna get out of Medieval. Don't need it. And switch that over to red box. So Netflix fails, red box wins, kind of thing. Is that the thesis going on there? National Grocers. No. There's no swing alerts at the moment, by the way. Getting in on this momentum on red box. Something on 80, getting in more. Red box really pushing. 380. Likely to test 4 and might fill to 5. We're looking for that break at 385, and that's exactly where it stopped. That's the high. NKTX failing out. I don't really have any of that. I was building a position at that base there. That's the first failure on NKTX. Now enters the backside of the trade. So it's short from here. And I'm all out on my little micro base holding on NKTX. Yeah, thanks. What did you say? Ron, what did you ask? Should you buy Amazon? No. Crowd up 10 points today, but it's in growth, so not touching it, but it is moving. Right. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice bullish engulfing candle, bottom reversal moment on crowd. I would definitely get in a tiny bit there preemptively. You know, because down here it should be all cash to small. So small's okay, especially with a signal like that. High volume, bullish engulfing, highest volume. I'm going to take some of that. But on the small side of things. For a swing. Sky H just broke to 920. That triggered a lot of selling. That's the game of, what do they call it again? You guys told me last week. I can never remember. Patty cake? Is that what it's called? Hot potato? Hot potato? Patty cake? And where it ends, nobody knows. It ends with the last person holding a hot potato. Is AMD bullish this week? Highly doubt that. No, it won't be bullish again until it gets to 125 or puts in some kind of a important reversal. The whole market's bearish right now. All right, Elon Musk is not happening. I'm probably going to get all out of that. Sky High definitely is happening. It is going to attempt to go to 10, I believe, today. So NKTX is backside of trade for anybody who shorts. When should you sell red box? Be careful. Make sure you have $30,000 if you're going to day trade. But other than that, it's still a hold unless it breaks 3.8 on strong volume. 3.6 rather, 3.6. We're looking to see if it'll test 4 and break and potentially fill the gap to 5. That might not all happen today. Yeah, snow on high volume as well. SIMO, Silicon Motion Technology Corporation, SIMO, could be a swing entry. Again, very small. SIMO. You see how it follows through. Micro, or nothing, depending on how patient you want to be with this market. It certainly is a sector that's not looking good right now. It says all cash. So it's going to be up against some resistance, but something's going on there. Can you start trading penny stocks with 10K? Yes, but I don't recommend penny stocks with 10K. Although, we're trading things that are between like $1 and $10. What I recommend is that you come join our group. Click the link in my bio. You need to be given lots of advice. Otherwise, you could lose all your money, man. All of it. All 10K. 10K will turn into 9K really fast. 9K will turn into 8K just as fast. And now 10K is 8K. And now you lost $2,000. Okay, so you should definitely start learning before you start risking, not the other way around. So click the link in my bio. Somebody says, that's totally true. Somebody says, as long as you know what you're doing, you can trade with $500. But if you know what you're doing, you have a fuckload more than $500. So it's kind of a anti-self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're trading for $500 with $500, you suck, and you should not be trading with any real money. Was about to ask you how you found SkyH, and then I discovered it traded 14 fill volume on Friday. Yeah, it was a momentum, came up on our radar, a momentum alert. NKTX could be a short around 1570. I've been doing this for over 25 years, so it's definitely not how you'll start. I think after 25 years, my recommendation is definitely 100% make sure you learn underneath a mentor. Second to that, don't even trade with real money. Be humble enough to practice trading for months under the mentor, and be in our trading group. Come click the link in my bio. Come be in my trading group. I also have tons of lessons. You don't have to learn from me. You can learn from other people, but fucking learn. Be in a learning mode. Don't risk real money. And if you don't listen to me, great, fine, don't. Go trade real money. Blow yourself up. But that's not financial advice. You make your own decisions. I have no idea your financial situation, so there's no way I could advise you. And I can't advise anybody. Redbox making some progress. Elon Musk just can't make it. Ticker RDBX. The market's pulling up now. Don't think Velon's going anywhere. So Sky H is kind of flagging in the 9s. Red box staying in the 60.6070 area here. And this could go for a while. I'm going to take my first break. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you inside the group. Oh, yeah, nice. All right. Click the link in my bio. Follow me, whatever it is, wherever you're out there. See you in the group. Thanks again. And let's see what we can get out of this market from here.